Three, so many to choose. All right. What's good, y'all? All right, let's see. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. So, I don't know what I have planned for today's stream. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to be completely honest. Off rip. I have no idea. None at all. Not one bit. OMG said hi. What's good? Antina. I'm just gonna say Ant. What's good, Ant? What's good, twin? What's up? Not much. Not much at all. I'm trying to figure out what's the plans for today. I'm thinking. He's done risen again. This is day one of me gonna start being consistent, twin. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing my life for real. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got nothing, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, I got nothing in the bag for real. I ain't got nothing in the bag for real. I thought about it all day. I said, man, what am I gonna do? And I was like, man, I got nothing. I said, I'm gonna cook. Messiah is my name. Your name is Messiah? Okay, what's good, Messiah? But I'm just like, man, I'm fried, twin. Now I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do today. I'm thinking of maybe doing like well, starting off I might do like one of those ranking things, like tournament style of like I don't know, maybe best video game characters or something like that, or movies, or I already did animated movies, so I'm thinking maybe video game characters or something like that today. Also, let me turn my fan on me, bro. It's kind of toasty up in here, bro. Shoot. Let me put some music on. So I don't know. I gotta see. You think that's the move? Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find a good one. Let me see if I can find a good one. Let's see. Ooh, foo foo. The goat. I'm so glad this website's back. Also, I'm gonna turn my screen. Ooh, best villains. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I think this is the move. Best villains. Hold on. I'm thinking best villains is the move. I think that'd be cool. I think this would be cool. I was like, how you doing, Dame? Yeah, I think this is a move right here. Hold on. What this have? Okay, let's see. How many choices? Oh, this one's short. This one ain't gonna take no time at all. I want to say Thanos because I haven't seen Breaking Bad. My basketball team. Oh, we won a championship game of our basketball team. Congratulations, twin. Heck yeah. Nah, rate wrestlers, big bro. You have a slight. This is only gonna take like a minute, bro. I'm gonna say Thanos. This ain't gonna take a minute. Sure. I don't care. I don't like what I know of Joffrey, I don't like it. Joker versus I can't. It's Joker, but I'm so tired of Joker. Can you please give me a shout out? Yo, shouts out to Messiah and his entire basketball team for winning the championship game today. Shouts out to Messiah and the rest of his team for winning the championship today. Congratulations. Hold on, this cord is like wrapped up. But yeah, I can do wrestlers, I suppose. Yeah, I can do that. I don't mind that. This music is not the right type of music, bro. Well, we'll get to it. It's Joker, unfortunately. Vader, I don't even know who the other guy is. Michael Myers. I don't give a hoot, bro. Eisen, this is a fraud. Voldemort is a fraud, bro. Give it to Eisen. Thank you so much. No problem, bro. Hannibal, like, I ain't gonna lie, Hannibal Lecter. The governor or Alien? Alien, unfortunately. Joker. Michael Myers. I'm gonna pick Eisen. I ain't gonna lie. Vader. I give it a Joker. Vader. Young Lionel Richie. Alright, twin. I'm good with Vader. I don't like Joker, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I'm a bot, just like everybody else. Okay. Wrestlers. Wrestlers. Let's see how many they have. Let's say how many Ultimate Wrestlers. I feel like yeah. Cho, thank you for the tier 1 sub. You've been subscribed for 8 months. And also, Cho, where have you been? That's more important than anything else. Where have you been, bruh? I text you, you don't text back, you don't call back, you don't message back. Let's go, Chud. That's wild work. But like the frack, bro. We can do a male wrestler ones, and then we can do the female wrestler ones. How about that? All right. Hold on, let me get some music for this, bro. Intense. Well, intense music. Let's see what we got. Dramatic. Hold on, this might cook. Bro, I've been dead. Have you been sick or you just been dead, bro? Yeah, you've been ignoring me. That's what's been going on, bro. That's all that's been going down, folk. You just don't rock with us anymore. You just don't rock with us anymore. That's what it is. Crazy work. All right, male wrestlers, let's go. All 256. We're gonna, yo, if we do all this, we gotta speed. Actually, I'm gonna do the full one, but we're speed running a lot of these, bro. A lot of these are just gonna be based off of do I recognize you or not, and then the more important ones. All right, damn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you pick on this one, bro. Forget everything I said, bro. Owen. All right, all right. I don't know. How I love the E trio. Bro, I was talking about you guys to my friends, how I love the E trio. Man, we love you too, Cho. But again, where the frick have you been, bro? Alright, which one? Arn, okay. Seth. I'm picking Seth. I'm already gonna pick a Seth. The ones I recognize, I'm just gonna pick them. I'm assuming I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Big Boss was wild, man. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna pick Omos just because I don't know who this is, bro. He drove out Big Show's dad's casket. Yeah, we're not even playing. Okay, we're about to start the speed run. I'm gonna say him because I don't know who this guy is. Actually, I'm gonna let you pick on this one. I'm assuming. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, this fit is hard though. Alright. Just had to be sure. I'm picking Apollo, I don't care. Underused. Two people I don't care about. Was it Tozawa? Wasn't he like fire in Japan though? Wasn't he like goated in Japan? I don't like West. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Wesley. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like Wesley. That's the reason why I picked that. We got to be quick. Robertson Rick versus Damian Priest. I'm not a Damian Priest fan, but do you think? Also, when it comes down to just more noticeable names, I'm just pick. I would pick. I'm just gonna pick more noticeable names on some of these. Elias, Nathan. Who is this? His image is blurry. Also, we're going. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna make things quick, just because I want the names to be. If I could have picked modern day people, I would have. Shane McMahon. He was tough in the ring. I'm trying to create a list so we're gonna have good matchups later on. Why does he look like Daniel Bryan but not? I you know what? Black and white. Who are these people? I don't know. They going deep. Rey Mysterio, because I'm trying to build up a list. Braun Strowman. Yeah, I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build something, bruh. I'm trying to build something. Channing, Stacks, Lorenzo. I'm gonna pick Rusev. You're gonna be questioning some of these picks, but it's gonna make sense later on. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense later on once we get into like the actual tournament style. I don't know who either of these are. I don't know who. Wait. He actually looks familiar. It don't matter. He's gonna get eliminated quickly. Really though. I remember Heath Slater. I don't remember this guy, bro. So we're picking Heath, bro. See, this is the first matchup where I'm like, dang, it's gotta be Kurt. It's gotta be Kurt, bro. Drew why they keep even this is doing bad things to Drew. Drew just can't catch a break, bro. I love Drew. I was so happy when Drew showed up at Elimination Chamber, but it's Kurt, bro. It's Kurt. I'm sorry. I don't know who either of these people. Kyle O'Reilly. That sounds familiar. Well, you know what? Shouts out to Asian people, bro. We're picking Asians today. Kofi. The Brooklyn Brawler versus Ivar. Just because his name is better, I'm picking Brooklyn Brawler. Ron Simmons. Wait a second. I actually semi-recognize him. Is that my dad? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about him. I think it's Ron though. Ron Simmons the GOAT. That's all I need to hear. Triple H. The first ever black champion. That's why I recognize him. It's gotta be I'm gonna pick Triple H because I'm trying to build something, bro. I don't know either of these people. Okay, sure. Higher definition. He's Samoan, so I suspect he already won a couple of championships. He clean though. He clean though. The fit clean. The honky tonk man. No, honky tonk man. Steve Cutter. Yeah, I'm just gonna start picking people just so I can speed run through this, bruh. Steve Cutler, not Cutter. Cutler. I like the honky tonk man. Who is this? Yo, who are these people, bruh? They got some. Yo, okay. Okay, hold on. We're about to speed run, bro. If you're in black and white, you have a higher percentage chance of getting it, bro. We're gonna speed run, bro. Big Show. Tony D'Angelo is nice though. Big Show. We're speed running, bro. Yo, who are these bums? That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo. Yo, heck nah. Okay, we're about to do a quick speed run through this, bro. I recognize the jacket. That's the only reason. All right, we're about to go do the speed run. It don't matter. The Grand Wiz. Yo, something about that don't sound right. Big Bog Bingalo. Oh, I actually recognize that name. Don't care about either of these guys. Hold on, speed run. Watch this. We're going on a speed run, bro. I know. I recognize him though. Okay, well, now we're on a nice little speed run. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not stopping. Can't stop. Won't stop. Mick Foley. It don't matter. Oh. I think we about to have Goldberg up in here. Heck nah. Yeah. Vince McMahon. Vincent J. McMahon. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it had to be kind of Vince, right? Gotta be Vince, unfortunately. Goldberg can't wrestle. It comes down to, unfortunately, I don't know who this is. You gotta trust the process. It's gonna hit like crack when Logan Paul gets eliminated against somebody that we actually recognize. So, trust the process. Do you know who this is? If you know who this is, we can possibly push him forward. But if you don't, then Logan Paul's got to go for it. You don't know him? Okay. That's tough. I'm sorry, Ilya. I'm sorry. Paul Heyman, bro. Big E. I love Big E. But it's Paul Heyman, bro. It's Paul Heyman. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is? He seemed like a nice guy. You can't do Ilya like that. All respect to Ilya, but it's Scott Steiner, to be fair. I don't know who this is, bro. He seemed like a nice guy, but if we don't, I actually recognize him, bro. Is this Legolas, bro? Just Elton. All right, that's where we're going. Big E, wrong Stein, bro. Okay. I actually recognize Brutus Clay. Bushwhacker Butch. I don't care about either of these guys, bro. You know, I don't even want to see Enzo, bro. Wait, Jey Uso's not getting past Dolph Ziggler, bro. Ric Flair. Woo! Neither matters to me. He seemed like a nice guy, though. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Karrion Kross deserved better in WWE, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ricochet versus Chris Masters. Don't know who you are. Ricochet, you're moving forward, even though your worst nightmare is the mic. You've gotten better in AEW. I don't know who Scott Dawson is. I barely know who you are. You should not have been flirting with Tiffany Stratton, bro. That was your first mistake. All right. Yeah, of course, JBL, bro, the GOAT. Darren Young. Albert. I feel like I recognize him, but I recognize Darren Young a little bit more. Isn't he gay? All right, let's see. Julius Creed, nice in the ring. Kevin Owens, goated. Randy Orton. I'm surprised they picked that picture for Randy. Gable Stevenson. Finn Balor. Okay. Deuce. I don't even care about Tala Tonga, bro. JD McDonough, Big John Studd. Yeah, I'm just picking Big John Studd just so I don't have to see him, bro. Don't know either of these. His tattoos are cool, though. Tyler Breeze. That name sounds so familiar. Tyler Breeze. I like Tama Tonga, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yo. Tyler. Okay. Neither of these matter to me, so I'm just gonna pick Cedric Alexander. It's Cedric. Okay, we're about to no, we speed running. Ooh. This one's I ain't gonna lie, this one's kinda tough. This one's kinda tough. This one's tough. This one's tough. Wait, you gotta listen to Tyler's theme, bro. I'm trying to listen to all that. Tyler Chad is nice. Chad Gable's nice with it. Okay, we'll go Chad. It don't really matter to me. Neither are getting too far. Gosh, he's picking randoms, bruh. Frack. All right, speed running again. Speed running again. Speed running again. I don't know who these people are, bro. Ooh. In ring, Carmelo Hayes. On the mic, slight a little edge to LA Knight. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I got Carmelo. I ain't gonna lie. Is that crazy to say that I have Carmelo? Better in ring, and the gap between them on the mic isn't that far. Is that a cat emoji, Cho? My eyesight's cooked. Remember what happened Saturday? Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see. I got Ricky Saints, bro. It don't matter to me. All right, let's keep going. Who is these, bro? Yo. Who are these people, bro? Okay, we're just gonna go with you, bro. Bobby has a clearer picture. Daniel Bryan, also known as Bryan Danielson. Yeah, it don't matter. I like the water. Stereotype myself. It don't matter. Oh my gosh. It don't matter. Okay, speed run. Okay, we're back on the speed run. Back on the speed run. I think I'm about to pick JC Mateo, bruh. Speed run. Naughty, would you let the tough pigeon doctor conduct some oral gynecology on you, or you go to a Diddy party? Somebody time her out for 3,000 hours, bruh. Yo. Somebody time her out for 3,000 hours. Okay. Yo, I regret doing this. Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? I think chose. Yo. Big Cass versus R-Truth. I'll take R-Truth over Big Cass. Take Gunther. Literally don't. Vader, of course. Don't know who that is. Trick Williams. Damn, they really got everybody on here. I don't think I can do this any longer, bro. I don't think I can do this much longer, bro. Bro. Yo, bro. It don't matter to me, bro. Who are these randoms? That perm was awful. Damn, that's tough. You decide to do all of them? Yes, because sometimes they're gonna like skip out on somebody if I don't do like the full one. We might not gotten John Cena if we know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him anymore. Pat McAfee. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro. Yo, is that a porn? Okay. Oh my gosh, I have my regrets. Hold on. Keep speed running. Keep speed running, and it's gonna turn out all right, bro. I believe in Joe Hendry. Montez Ford. I'm gonna pick Montez over Keith Lee. Crazy enough. That's wild, but I'm gonna pick him over Keith Lee. I will. Keith Lee has a higher highs. He's like legit higher highs, but I feel like Montez Ford has just been more consistently solid. You know what I'm saying? Like at their peak, yeah, of course it's Keith Lee, but you know. Hello. All right, speed run. I don't think I can do this any longer, bruh. I'm fading. The queen is fading quick. Steve Blackman, you're not black. The Godfather versus Austin Theory. Yo, this gimmick seemed cool, bruh. You know, this one I'm gonna pick, bruh. Shoot. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. This one, yo, they didn't even fully do that thing right. Okay. Yo. Realistically speaking, I know who I should pick, but some just don't feel morally right about it. But you know, we're gonna just keep going, bruh. We're gonna keep going, act like it didn't happen. Shouts out to Baron Corbin though. Shelton Benjamin or Adam Cole? That I don't know. I don't know. I'll say Shelton Benjamin is probably better. Baby. Oh. I can't do this anymore. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do this list anymore. I'm about to tweak, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to tweak, bro. I can't do it, bro. Frick, man. Oh, literal terrible Ted. Rico. Oh, I remember him. I remember the clips. He was funny. Ah, man, Jacob. I really hate to do that to you, bro. I really hate to do that to Jacob. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bro. Yo. Bro. Oh my god. I can't do it, bro. I can't. They got Andre from Chase U, bro. Dino Bravo. I, I, I can't do it. That's what I say. I can't do it, bro. Most people pick John Cena, Undertaker, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, Seth Rollins, so forth and so forth and so forth. Eddie Guerrero. Okay. I can't do it, folk. No more WWE. I can't do it, bro. I can't lie. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it, bro. Women, no more. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Games I played. It's gonna be, yo, hold on. I bet this is gonna be some bull jive. Hold on, we're gonna go through it real quick. Spider-Man. I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay of it. Spider-Man. Super Mario Galaxy. The complete saga. I ain't gonna lie, Super Mario 3 because I'm extremely biased. Can you do K-pop groups? I don't know any K-pop groups. I mean, for sure. Pokemon Shield, Uncharted 4. Give me like 1 second. Let me speed run this real quick. Odyssey. Ooh. Wasn't Mario Odyssey really good? I haven't played either of these games. I mean, Demon I do? Alright, for sure. Which one? I don't know that many. K-pop groups. What do they mean by World Cup? World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. What does that even mean? I'm not gonna lie, I do recognize Kiss Alive. I do recognize Kiss Alive. There you go, based off of looks. That feels, something about that feels morally wrong. Maybe something about that feels morally wrong. But I do recognize Kiss Alive. Ow. Ooh, my finger. Is this valid, Joe? Is this a valid pick? It's okay. Is this valid? I would say, is this a valid pick, bruh? I feel like this is valid. Yo, are you saying this? Am I saying they all look the same, bro? All right, bro. I ain't say all that. I feel like people in general, like most people, look the same unless you like actually know them. Stray Kids for sure. But I feel like that in general, like of any race, I feel like most people look the same unless you like know them. Stray Kids would get them out of here later. Oh, okay. 17 or something about this guy I don't like, bruh. Something about this one I don't like, bruh. I don't rock with this one. This one seemed cool. I don't like with this one. Let me see. Is there anyone like that in this over here? Something about this one too, bruh. I don't know. What do you think he's special because he got blonde hair? Later? Are you leaving? Are you leaving? What the frick? I'm gonna pick 17. The name sounds cooler. Oh my gosh, we're locked in. Everglow or NCT 127? I feel like Everglow. Everglow? Okay, Val, we locked, bro. Blackpink, I would assume, aren't they like? But NCT, we love them. Okay, valid. Blackpink, I feel like Blackpink is like idol, please, please. Okay. I'd recognize Twice. I don't recognize this one. But I recognize Twice. Is it Twice? I feel like it's Twice. Twice for sure, but it hurts to have them face off. Oh my gosh. Do I know K-pop Ball without knowing Ball? I know New Jeans. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, don't I have a wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure I have a New Jeans album. Are they New Jeans? Is this New Jeans? I feel like this is New Jeans. It says NJ. Yeah, it's New Jeans. Closet. It was a birthday gift to somebody, but we fell out. So I guess I got myself a K-pop album. Do I have Roblox? Heck no. 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 I can't stand Roblox. Like, no, go, bruh. I don't know why people on YouTube really love Roblox. I'm actually shocked by that. So New Jeans. I'll recognize this name. You've had me listen to their music. Yeah. Baddies. Twice or Red Velvet? I go. Let me break it down. Red Velvet. They see like you see like some cool moms. You said some cool moms. Twice is the baddies versus Red Velvet is like who's the cool moms. You know, like the cool girls you want to settle down, have a couple kids with. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Red Velvet versus Twice. Like, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to a Red Velvet song and then I'll play a Twice song. Red Velvet song. This is genuinely breaking my heart. Okay, let me hear. This one has 18 million views day one. We're gonna listen to like 20 seconds of it. If it will play. Yo, I'm swapping over to Opera GX. I'm swapping over to Opera GX, bro. Not Opera GX, Opera. On stream? Hold on. Hold on. I know people on YouTube can't hear this. Also, D1 Messiah. Oh, Messiah, thank you for for subscribing. Appreciate you, twin. Okay. Let me fast forward to like. Okay, so it's more uplifting, good vibes type of song. I don't know the lyrics, so I don't know what they could be saying. They could be singing about how death or whatever. But okay, let's see. Twice song. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I feel like this is probably not a good song to pick by them, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't feeling that one. Uh, this one has 900 million views 7 years ago. Oh, wait, hold on. To be honest, it's Red Velvet if you like old gen versus Twice if you see adaptability. Yo, okay, can you just say that I took a look at them and I said, they sound like some nice mom type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I called that. I called that. It don't matter. It's up to you, bro. It's up to you. It's up to you. Both sound pretty good to me. Both sound good to me. You're not offending me. Your call? It's not even that. It's not even that. I don't know who to pick, folk. Mm, I do have a thing for older women. Not really. Kinda. I say them just because I recognize their music. Yeah, get the meat out of here, bruh. I never picked them at any point. Kiss of Life versus this name also looks familiar. Well, I recognize his name. Alright, which one? Bro, they became the most hated group to the most liked group in the span of 10 months. ASAP is bet ASAP. Okay. Valid. RIP Kiss of Life. Get the meat out of here, bruh. That's all I gotta say. Oh, oh wait, what am I talking about, bruh? Get the meat out of here, bruh. Dreamcatcher versus Everglow. I would assume Everglow. Dreamcatcher? Really? Okay. New Jeans versus BTS, bruh. I'm biased. I don't give a frack. I'm biased. BTS, nah, I'm biased, bro. I literally have an album, bro. I can't, I have to be biased, bro. Now this one, I don't know, it's up to you. All right, is this like Promise 9? Promise 9. Ooh, I was surprised that Dreamcatcher got past Everglow, so I don't know which one. Less? Okay, good. Okay. I have no idea. Promise 9, I'm assuming. Promise, yeah, okay. Heck yeah. Locked in. We locked in. New Jeans versus well, RIP the album, bruh. I'm assuming it's gonna be a Aespa. Depends on you. Listen to Aespa's top song. Okay. Uh, what's their top song? Whiplash. This no, I don't know how to pronounce them, so I'm not even gonna try. Les Sephirim, Les Sephirim, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. Or why I send it? Yeah, I recognize that. I don't want to, just say that, bro. Don't expose that show, bro. Don't expose what I got going on, bro. Um, Ace. Which one? I forgot to put my necklace on. To be honest, aespa, but Cho loves Idol. But if you had to pick, which one you picking, bruh? Actually, let me listen to a G Idol song. Hold on. I'm leaving. Have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, twin. Listen to Tomboy. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking. Wait, before I leave, what's up? I'm thinking. All right, so let me break it down for you. Let me break it down. A little bit of the aespa song, aespa song, I like just a little bit more. But I saw a certified baddie on this music video over here, bruh, so I ain't gonna lie. G Idol, bruh. That's what I get for being a dirty dog. Put myself in kind of a bad position. Genuinely got you in the chokehold. Genuinely got you in the chokehold. But I recognize their songs more. You know? You feel me? And the love of my life is on here too. You feel me? You don't listen to these. I do listen to a few of their songs, bruh. I do listen to a few of their songs, bruh. I do listen to a few of their songs. I do listen to a few of their songs, bro. What you mean, folk? I feel like me and Cho were pretty locked in on like a lot of the choices, bruh. I feel like we're locked in on a lot of the choices. Also, what's good, Mop? Yes, New Jeans on here? Yeah. See, I recognize them. I still got that New Jeans album. Yeah, but I feel like we were locked in. Only group I actually listened to. Now, New Jeans I ain't gonna lie, New Jeans cold, bro. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. I posted something for you. That's not scary at all. Hold on, let me check this. How do I open this up? Hold on, let me copy and paste it. This isn't terrifying at all. Let me look at it on the other screen. If I can actually copy and paste, goodness gracious. Hold on. What the? Bro, Chacho, you have my playlist. What? I hate when this thing doesn't copy and paste like it's supposed to. Give me a second. Uh-oh. Slightly terrified. Oh, copy text. All right, there we go. Pasted, copy and paste. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Almost got it. This one. Let's see. Today. Oh no, I'm terrified. Hold on, y'all. I let me mute this audio real quick, bro. I'm terrified. I always gotta be safe. Uh, I'm very much confused, bro. I don't think I want to show the screen. Um, why? What? Appreciate you, folk. You know what? Appreciate you, folk, bro. You're a sweet, kind young man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, little bro. I appreciate you, twin. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, twin. CM Punk leaves Roman Reigns speechless. Oh wait, Roman Reigns was that Raw tonight? Pause. I know Roman Reigns was here. My goat, Roman of the Reigns. Hold on. Yeah, I'll play this. Appreciate you, Messiah. Appreciate you, twin. Oh my gosh, I will not be watching it. I'm about to. Yeah, I'm low key. I'm about to go on strike against WWE, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, they made me upset the other day. I'm scared of what I just tapped. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Biggest hear me out. All right, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We gotta. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta do the biggest hear me out real quick. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta do it, bruh, for the one time. We gotta do that for the one time. Hold on, let me pick some music for it, bruh. We gonna pick some goofy music, bruh. Hold on. Yeah, we picking some nonsense, bruh. This is about to be some bull jive. Let me turn this down. Let's see. Biggest hear me out. All right. We're gonna speed run. We're gonna do only 64. We're gonna speed run. All right. This is okay. This is for women, bro. I'm not doing this. Never mind. Yeah, this is all I need to see, bro. Wrap it up. I'm not doing that. You can't make me, bro. I'm not doing that. Yeah, biggest hear me out. Not doing it, bro. I ain't doing it, bro. Freck. I ain't doing it. Do it. That's spam, bro. Chat timer out for 6,000 hours. We're only doing 32. What is this? How are they're picking conventionally attractive men and saying hear me out? It doesn't make sense. Bro, I know, yo. Yo, where's the women? Messy, bro. Exactly, Mop. Where are the women, bro? This is a child, bro. Oh my god. Yo, come on, folk. I don't know who this is. Shelby, he's at least from Peaky Blinders, bro. Nocturnal to streamer is gay. Alright, bro. Yeah, you got it, bro. Which anime is more underrated? Underrated doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. We're not going based off underrated. We're just gonna pick what's better. Never seen either. I hear Claymore's good though. But I know Killer Kills more. I don't know. That was a nasty setup, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just spiraling, trying to get away from it, bro. I have nothing to say, bro. Greatest female artist. Hold on. Oh, you let the BBC in? Alright, bro. I don't know these two people, bro. I like the afro. Whitney, bro. I don't even want to open up this website anymore, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Vote if something is gay or not. Hold on. Oh no, I don't trust this one bit. I don't trust that one bit. I don't trust that one bit, bro. I don't trust that one bit. Fictional lions? Bro. Ultimate Fantasy Part 7? Most muscular female characters? Ultimate Fantasy Part 6? What even is that? Yeah, Hot Moms best goon slot, bruh. Mycion is kind of homeless. Wait, we need to do the console one. What console one? Wait, what console one? I didn't see a console one. Hold on. My favorite show is on. I'm about to turn the show smooth off, baby doll. Best video game console. All right, hold on. Let's tap in, y'all. Let's do round 30. I don't even think there's 32 consoles on the. Okay, let's. Oh, okay, enough. PlayStation 3, Xbox One. The PlayStation 3 was a bad launch, so we'll give it Xbox One. Sega Saturn or the original Xbox? Sega Saturn. I'm gonna say the originals. I'll say Sega Saturn over the original Xbox. Really? You say Xbox? I mean, okay, I'm cool with that, I guess. We just had this conversation yesterday. And I made my case for the Nintendo Wii over the Xbox 360. Nintendo Wii. This update checker's so dumb. The Nintendo Wii did things differently than anybody else, and they executed it very well, to the point that the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 tried to copy them. Wii is more impactful. I got the Wii over the Xbox 360. I'm not going to lie. Okay, guys, Lock and Cho has no ball knowledge, but she will defend the Wii with her life. I was gonna pick Wii regardless. Original Xbox or the N64? I'm sorry, N64 over the original Xbox. Nintendo Switch or the Super Nintendo? I'm very biased because I had Super Nintendo growing up. It was like, I don't know, we were poor, obviously, so had to use the old stuff. Super Nintendo was goated, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you, but if someone wants to say the Switch, I mean, I'm not gonna argue that much against it. But I love me the cool Nintendo 64. Switch mostly because I had never had older Nintendo consoles. I did too. What did you have, Joe? A Super Nintendo or what? You had a Super Nintendo? I don't buy it, bruh. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, bruh. I don't believe it. Super Nintendo. Hey, that's 2 versus 1, bro. We got this, bro. Ask my dad. Now that's 2 versus 1. Well, Joe, what would you say? Super Nintendo or the Switch? I'm voting Super Nintendo. Mop voted Switch. It's up to you. To be honest, SNES, but it might be Switch. Frick. Alright. Dang, this list is full of just Dreamcast or Wii U. I don't know much about the Dreamcast. I remember the logo, that's it. The Wii U was cool. I'm not gonna lie, the Wii U is literally the Wii. It's literally just the Wii. But a lot of people didn't like the Wii. A lot of people didn't like the Wii U. I don't know why. But the Wii U is literally just an upgraded version of the Wii, technically, right? Because it can do all the same things. PSP better than Wii U. I mean, I can agree. I feel like the Wii U is just literally just a Wii with a display. Butt versus butt. We'll give a shout out to the Dreamcast, I guess. Wii U had the worst release ever, yeah. PS2, PlayStation 2 all day, bro. PlayStation 4 or Sega Master System. I don't even know what this is. This looks like a cassette player, bro. PS4. PlayStation 1 versus the original NES. I think this is the original NES. This one is tough. I'm not going to lie. I had a PS1 as well. But I'm not going to lie. It's probably the NES. But both are extremely impactful. I never had a PS1. Well, I was broke growing up. Had a PSP though. I was too broke to have a PSP. I was broke enough to have a PS1, but too broke to have a PSP. My mom's dog broke it, Both changed gaming, right? Both changed gaming forever. So this one's tough. The strongest, well, PlayStation. I don't know, bro. At the time when the PlayStation 1 came out, it was the strongest of today versus the strongest in history. And then things changed, but obviously, it's all about which had better games in its time. PS will always have better games. Yes, it had Crash Bandicoot. It had Spyro. It had Super Nintendo. I don't Tomb Raider. It had Tomb Raider. I think I gotta give it a PS1. I'm not gonna lie. I think this one I have to get the PS1. Xbox One versus Turbo Graphics. What even is this? Xbox One. N64. I got the N64 over the Switch. Xbox One. See. This is where I'm sorry. We got the Wii goated console. It got put in a bad position. It's going against the greatest gaming console of all time. The PlayStation 2 is the greatest console of all time. So it got a bad the Wii got a bad bracket. It could have went all the way. It could have went all the way to the final round, but it's going against the greatest. It's going against the strongest of today, yesterday, and tomorrow, bro. I'm sorry. PlayStation 1 or PS4? I guess I would say Wii still top 5. Wii is top 3. I ain't gonna lie, the Wii is top 3 console. PS4, I don't care. Go for it. PlayStation 2, N64, the Xbox One. I would probably say the N64, Xbox One. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, nah, I can't lie. It's gotta be the N64. It had too many good Mario games, too many good Donkey Kong games. And the N64, people still talk about the N64, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys, my net was lagging, but gladly the BBC is live. BBC alive and rock hard. Okay. I think the BBC is about to get a little more limp. The Wii got eliminated, Joe. You missed it. I'm not gonna lie, it's the N64 mop. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It hung in there with the. I would say I'll put the N64 over the PS4. By what? The GOAT. It got eliminated by the PS2, bro. I'm sorry. The PlayStation 2, the greatest console of all time. The highest selling console of all time. The console with the best exclusives of all time. I just keep adding all time. You can literally add all time to it. Where's the Cinco? It wasn't on this list, surprisingly. The Cinco was not on here. PlayStation 2. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, PlayStation 2 always wins. PS4, we 360. Yeah, the Cinco's not on this list, surprisingly. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they still lose 100%. The Cinco's really good, but not that affordable. And also, it just doesn't have the same impact as any of the stuff up here. Like I said, I think Nintendo Wii is probably the... Also, the Wii wins more often than the Switch, so the Wii is placed at like number 3 on here. It's just saying that because sometimes it gets a bad bracket. Its timing was awful. It came out during the pandemic, and then scalpers and all that. 500 game best games of all time. All right, hold on. We're not doing all that. Top 64. Let's go. Let's get it. Haven't played either. Actually, I haven't played this one yet, but this one was cool. I ain't gonna lie. I played this for a period of time. Fun time. Don't know either of these. Anime girls versus a guy that looks pretty cool. Grand Painkiller. I don't know either of these. I don't know either of these. I'm about to yeah. I'm about to Last Guardian. I know of that one. Project Zomboid. I hear good things about this one still. Heavy Rain. Terrible gaming mechanics, but great story. Half-Life. I know Half-Life. I know this one. Hold on. I know this one. I know Journey. Journey is actually pretty fun. I know this one. I haven't played it, but I know of it. Super Hot versus okay, yeah, we're going Super Hot. Yeah, this is a lot of slop, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Trash versus trash, bro. Unfortunately, League. I'm gonna go Need for Speed. I don't care. Oh my gosh. They're putting up bull jive, bro. Pokemon Unite is actually kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. Valhalla, the Assassin's Creed game I played. I didn't play 17, so I can't say. I'm going Final Fantasy. Biased. I hear this one's good, but I hear more and more about Doki Doki. Wizard 101 or White Knuckle. White Knuckle is actually a really fun game, but it's gonna be Wizard 101. Vector is the GOAT. Vector is goated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Gunnar Bait versus a really good Assassin's Creed game before they completely fell off. Days Gone, Bioshock, I think. Infinite? I don't know about Infinite, but you know, what's done. Transformer, I'm picking this one. Bendy and the Ink Machine versus Battlefield 1. Mid versus mid. Bendy? Okay. I don't know that other game, so we're gonna Need for Speed. Rust, unfortunately. Look at all this slop, bro. It don't matter, bruh. Dang, they had no good games on here, bro. I'm about to end this. Bruh. Ah, heck nah. I got terrible brackets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nintendo consoles. Let's hurry up. Wait, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Ooh, hold on. Family Edition. The DSi XL. Yo, nah, I will say. Well, hold on. We're actually gonna do a full one of these. Color TV Game 6 versus the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance was putting up numbers, bro. The Game Boy Advance. Wii Mini? There was a Wii Mini? There was a Wii Mini. I would say probably the Game Boy Light, though. Just because it was, that was different, bruh. Yeah, we're not going to waste time on that. Nintendo 3DS XL versus Nintendo 3DS. I would assume the XL because it's bigger, right? Nintendo DS is looking the second best console to come from them besides Wii. XL, okay. Sharp C. What even is this? DSi was cool, but it's kind of just the middle child, the DS and the 3DS. 3DS. What even is this, a TV console? What is this? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I need to look this up. What is this? Frack. Well, we lost it. Finger slipped and we lost it all, bro. If I lose it all, slip and fall. It crashed. Well, I still want to know what that is. Hold on. What even is this? They're selling for 1K? What is it? It's shown as Sharp developed a TV set with built-in licensed Super Nintendo Entertainment System, like the predecessor Sharp C1, is well known to have better picture quality next to the NES system itself. The TV was only released in Japan. Oh, okay, Japan exclusives. Okay, hold on. We're actually gonna go back on that because I'm actually very interested. That's actually cool. I don't know how to spell Nintendo. That's crazy. What's this one, right? We got to speed run through it again. Nintendo Entertainment System versus the Super Nintendo. Classic Edition, though. Wait, what? Wait, what? Show us your search history, not Gooner. How do I even show my search history? Hold on. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide on my computer. You thought you would get me, bruh. Not click control? What do you mean? On here? What you mean? Control H? Oh. I mean, it's the gay or not thing, obviously. Wait, why is that still... Why is that still saying it was running in the background? Okay, I don't even know. Wait, is that a virus? Yo, this might be a virus, I ain't gonna lie. Nah. Uwuverse? Yeah, you know what Uwuverse is? It's the website that we're using for this. The frack? And when we clicked on this thing, that's what Uwuverse is, bruh. You ain't getting me, folk. Huh. Who do you think this is, bruh? I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to hide. How's it feel, Joe? How does it feel? How does it feel? Yeah, when I was looking up soft white, I was looking at the color soft white. Not Gooner and Mop G, I'll catch you one day. Right. You may catch us one day, but you ain't you may catch me one day, but you ain't catching me now. Yeah, but that's enough of this. I don't know what to do now. I've been live for only an hour. It feels like 2 to 3. Goodness gracious. I ain't gonna lie. This is another filler stream, bro. Show me your Twitter. I don't think I want to show Twitter on Mop. Okay. Whew. I'm about to say this. I don't think Twitter, like, I never know what's gonna pop up on Twitter. I don't think I ever want to show that on the stream. But I don't know what to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been feeling like I've been doing like a lot of just like straight up filler streams lately. Like streams of no substance at all, bro. I feel like a fraud. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a fraud. I feel like a scam artist, bro. I feel like I don't know what I feel like, bro. I feel like a something. I feel I feel like ever since I was a young fish, I've always held my tongue. Never spoke the words I felt inside, and now my time has come. Now his time has come. Gotta tell what I think about you. Gotta tell you something new. I'm thinking about Carrie thinks her style's unique, but she's just one more emo freak. Let me see if I can get this. I'm fighting my mic arm right now. I'll do that actually. He about to make a burner account, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Or he's just not ashamed of himself, bro. We can just scroll through my feed. What about them bookmarks, bro? What about the bookmarks? Carrie thinks her style's unique, but she's just one more emo freak. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got gifts saved in my bookmarks now. Okay. I know a man who has a burner account, bro. I know a man who has a burner account when I see one. My brother just another me. In a video of a black woman whipping a naked white guy. Interesting. Wait a minute. Cho, you thinking what I'm thinking, bruh? You thinking what I'm thinking, bruh? Nah, I don't think that's what that is, bruh. He getting ideas, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He getting ideas. Hold on, bruh. Is that what you doing, folks? Is that yo, the snow? That's what I'm saying, bruh. That's what he doing, bruh. I want you to do this to me. Yo, you are a sick nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, is that what you doing, bruh? I seem like that's what you doing. Come on, bruh. Nah, he almost slipped away with it, yo. He almost slipped away with it, bruh. You almost got away with that. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, nah, you can't just say nah, bruh. All you have to do is not specify race, but he said it, bro. He want the roles reversed. He want the roles reversed. Okay. I mean, that's what you doing. I ain't like. I mean, kind of wild. Kind of wild. Not something I would personally do. I don't want that. Oh, I'm all good. I mean, that's not something personally I would do. But if that's what you doing, bro, I ain't gonna like, you know. I ain't gonna like judge out loud. They respect his kinks, I guess. I mean, I guess. I suppose. Is mop over? 100% is mop over. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I picked the wrong thing. Trying to change something real quick. Yeah, it's mop over, bro. You are a sick nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, whatever makes you happy, my friend, you know, not really. That's not. What am I looking at? Saving that. It's not really something that, you know. I'll be back with my water. All right. Yeah, that's kind of wild, though. We can still go to my Twitter. Ain't nothing crazy. You can't go through I can never go through my Twitter likes, bro. I be liking some. How I say this? Liking booty? No, it's more on the political spectrum of things that I be liking. It's more along those lines. And me being the man I am, I like posts from all over the spectrum. Does involve the silly hat people? Sometimes it involves everyone, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it involves everyone, to be honest. Everyone gets a little if I agree with this statement, it's most likely gonna get liked, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here, I'm not there, you know, I'm just like whatever I can agree with at the moment. That's kind of what I was like, I would kind of like this post. Okay, that makes sense to me. I like it. Oh, that's funny. I like it. So it might be questionable Yeah, let me stop myself while I'm ahead. Let me stop myself while I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? Um, what I am thinking. Oh, my eye. My eye. What I am thinking. I think about playing one, like another episode of The Dark Side Detective. I gotta find the voices. I'm not gonna lie, the last game took a very long time. Or I could hop on some Marvel Rivals, which might be actually kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. Some Marvel Rivals would be kind of nice. Rivals or The Dark Side Detective? Ah. Ah. So many people be playing Rivals. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's time to wrap myself up as a streamer, though, bro. I got nothing, bro. I don't know how to clip farm. I don't got the energy. I don't got it no more, bro. It's raps. It's raps, bro. I'm a fraud. It's raps. I be sleeping too much, bro. I know today was like day one of becoming consistent again, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to disappear again with a quickness, bro. It's up. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. Ugh. Ow. Can y'all hear that when I... Ooh. It feels good, though. I don't know. Either Rivals or The Dark Side Detective. Hmm. Or what? I don't know. This about to be bull jive. Cat goes fishing. I can't even snap my fingers properly right now. It's like hit and miss. Diddy or Doggy sticker. I don't know why you keep on bringing up that AI, bro. Hmm. I ain't gonna lie. I'm washed regardless. I do need to go ahead and beat Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna lie. I do need to beat Final Fantasy at some point, but not today, obviously. We were all on stream. I don't know, man. It seemed like it was AI generated to me. It seems very AI generated to me. You know what? Tomorrow, if I'm home and available, I have some stuff to do tomorrow. But if I get this stream tomorrow, I will be streaming Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna get back on that. I'm gonna beat that, and then I'm gonna be able to move on with my life. I think that'll be for the better. Oh. Was it AI on show? On show? On show? Who you think you is, bro? On show, bro? On the BBC, bro? No comment, folks. No comment. That's all I gotta say. No comment, bro. We're not talking about this anymore. I say it's AI. That's all I'm gonna say. No comment further, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Mm, mm, mm. Maybe I should just end the stream here. Is that the move? I'm not gonna lie. Is that the move? Should I just go ahead and just end the stream here and just call it a day? Try to come back tomorrow with better energy. Is that the move? Maybe that's the move. If I do that, I'm gonna hop in VC, probably play some Rivals. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's kind of... I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm washed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel very washed up. Get on court. I'll hop in 10 minutes. That's all I need to hear. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream, bro. Yeah, it's up, man. This is the spiral, bro. You getting into the flow? Not. I mean, it's the first. I'm gonna try to stream. I'm gonna try to stream at. No, I'm not. I'm not putting a number on it. I'm not putting a number. I'm going to try to stream a bunch this month. I'm not saying an exact number, but I'm going to try to stream a bunch this month. So might as well not burn it out. We did a little bit of we did a little ooh foo today. But tomorrow, if I get home in time and I have enough energy, it will be a little bit different. Things don't come up. But yeah. Appreciate everybody for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I didn't. I'm washed. I fear. But it'll be fine. Yeah, that's all I